I got to fix the TV.
You guys see it? Very first one that pops up, you're going to click on that. Then we're all going to hit ready.
I gotta go back after I get this. And mute. Oh, I see people in here. Who are they? Ray, hello. Mark, hello. Sid, hello. Political Popper, hello. I ain't seen it on TV yet. I'm behind. Look, I'm having a pop. But I've been smoking the pop. And I'm not enjoying it. What? You're not enjoying your pipe? No, I'm not. Not enjoying my pipe. So, somebody, and here I'll show you my pipe. I've been smoking it. See, I've been smoking it already. I've already been smoking it about, I don't know, 10 minutes. It isn't, oh, I haven't got it. Sorry, that's why I can't see. I've got a tag on it. I got turned on comments, live chat. Give me a second. If I can read y'all's chat, I shouldn't even start talking about stuff till I can see what you all say. I'm a newbie at this. Please forgive me. I still make mistakes. What it is I'm alone. Hi, baby. I'm alone tonight, or for right now. Kim and Hunter is that Kim has to be there. She has to hand out stuff at, it's trick or treat here for, Hello Life with the Pop. It's trick or treat here for most of the schools. I think they call it like safe trick or treat. So I tried to start at 7. I could have been a minute late, but I tried to start at 7. And I'm having to set everything up by myself, and I don't do that. Usually Hunter or somebody else takes care of the TV, and so I had to flip it. I forgot to put it on where I could see y'all's comments. Now I see comments, and I see y'all saying hello to each other. But trunk or treat, okay. Maybe that's what it's called, Ray. Safe trick or treat, trunk or treat. And then I got him over it. No. Now, don't start. Don't start. So anyway, they should be home in a little bit because I think it ends at 7 or something like that. Hello, Boris. So I don't know if any of y'all heard me because I couldn't read comments. I guess you could because I said hello to 2 or 3 people. But I've been smoking my pipe for about 10 minutes. Hello, Kevin. Glad you got off school this week. Are you making good grades? That's all I want to know. I know that your mom and dad is okay. I just want to know, are you making good grades? Are you not failing, are you? That's all I want to know, just as long as you're doing good. That's all I ask Amber, too. I know you, there is no test, all right. That's all I ask Amber, too. I know you're my age. I shouldn't ask you that, but I want to make you. I just, that's the only thing I know to ask when somebody's going to school. Are you passing? I don't know what else to say. So I've been smoking for about 10 minutes. I've been smoking my pipe, and I'm not enjoying it at all. And you might say, well, James, why? And if you're new to pipe smoking, you might be wondering that. I don't know how many people know, or how many people's been smoking 50 years. We got some on here that's been smoking a long time. They'll probably understand. But I'm not enjoying my pipe. But why? What are you smoking? Well, I'll tell you tonight what I'm smoking. I'll tell you early. I'm smoking my normal Milan's Triple Crown. Get to reboot my tab. Is that what you mean? Is that like your membership? Is that what you're talking about, your membership? I can't tell if you're a member or not. I don't know what you mean, get to reboot my tab. What does that mean? Mark, how you doing? Mark, did you get your stuff? I can't remember if I heard from you and you got your stuff. Did you get it? Mark, and please forgive me. You probably come on here and told me thanks, and I just forget, brother. And I'm sorry that I forgot. And please don't hate me for forgetting. I just can't remember. Could be the pipe or your palate not liking the tobacco. Patrick, you on, as always, brother. You on the right path. See, that's why I don't try to tell you all nothing, because you all already know. The board and board butter, yes, I was. Thank you. Okay, good. Is it okay, Mark? Do you like it? Brother, I wanted to do something for you, and I hope that you like it. You always, you've been here a long time, and I want to show you I appreciate you, brother. And, I made that for you, and I hope it's good enough for you. I was at Milan last weekend, James. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. That's what I was just talking about, Jeff. I'm not enjoying my pipe tonight. I've been smoking about 10 minutes. No, I heard a car door. I heard a car door. I wonder if that's him. Look at him. Run to the door. That must be them. Yep, I see the door open. Look at there. It's a banana. It's a banana. It's a banana. No, my tablet. Oh, let him out. Let him out. Please let him out. I understand now, Boris. I didn't know what that meant. My second wood board. Composite board. Yeah, the one that's epoxy. Yeah. Patrick, I have smoked some of my favorite tobaccos in a different pipe, and it didn't taste right. It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Like I said, lost my seat. Said I'm sorry. I hate to hear that, brother. That's what I mean. We're all getting close to that. Now you see why I try to stay positive and not try to deal in anything that's arguing and stuff like that. Because life's just too short. And it's a lot shorter for us saying, I'm sorry about you, brother. Hi, B-Dog. B-Dog, I got all your stuff. Thank you very much. Said, I'm sorry about your brother. I can do that. I can do that. I can do that, Mark. I can make you a big thicken. I can do that, Mark. All right, two things. I have to watch myself so I don't. Actually, I got a few things. Hello, Jose. Thank you for all the stuff that you gifted us to give away last week. Mark, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. I'm sorry about your brother. You see why things don't matter to me because of that. That's why things don't matter to me about all this stuff that people wants to fight over. All that stuff is useless. You're going to be mad. And all of us are getting up there in age. There's no use to go on in life like that. There's really no use. So if any of y'all if anybody here's newer, hello, Ron. It is heartbreaking, and my heart breaks for you all, Mark, and Sid. My heart goes out to you. Thank you, Garrett. Thank you very much for the gifted. Thank you very much. Jeff, thank you very much for the continued membership. All that stuff, when I do get membership, when it goes to YouTube, and then the money, you have to get $100 before they ship it to you. But it's set up, the membership is set up to go to Kim's PayPal and stuff. Picture seeing Oscar, you sent it too late, brother. I can't see it because you sent it to my phone. If you send it to Kim's, I can show everybody. But I was already on the live. Yeah, I know. That's because of Apple. They take their money. I'm smoking big and burly in honor of him. That's awesome. So, look, several things. I get off of my subjects because we talk, and when we talk, it brings up memories, you know. It brings up things, you know. And so I get off the subject, and it just makes you think. I mean, it does. You're talking about 60-year-old. How many of us here are going on that, or that already? How many of us here are not that far along, man? That's what I mean. People be fighting. I seen it this week, and let's just stick with the pipe. I'm not even talking about politics or religion or, you know, none of that. I was talking about pipe world. I've seen arguments this week in the pipe world. People still arguing in the pipe world. I seen a person break his pipe. He dropped his pipe. He dropped his pipe, and it broke, cracked right there. And people had an argument about that. No, it didn't crack like that. You tried to pull You tried to pull the stem out while it was hot, didn't you? It didn't just crack. And he said, no, it cracked while I was smoking it. No, I didn't try to pull anything out. My God, people got in an argument. They had a big argument over a pipe cracking. No, a pipe can't crack like that if you're just smoking it. I've seen wood do a whole lot of things, people, I'll just tell you. I'm not going to sit here and call nobody a liar that was smoking a pipe and his pipe cracked. So what if he was smoking it? So what if he dropped it? So what if he pulled the stem out and it was hot? So what? It's broke. It don't. It is sad. It is. Like I told you, I've been through 46 of them. Of people in my family, my close friends, my best friend I had to lower in the ground. But it makes you think about life a little different. You know, it really does. I think about it. Maybe that's, well, I know that's why I am who I am at this point in my life. But I also know that things like getting rid of negativity, in this world, getting rid of the negative things in this world and not engaging in that kind of stuff really has changed my thought process and my views and not views on like who I am, but I mean just like my view of like life, my view of life. Well, I guess would be a better way to say that, to have somebody understand it, like my thinking, I don't want to. I tell you all the time, I just want to be happy for the next 20 years. I ain't got a care in the world to argue with anybody about nothing. Like I just don't care in it. I just don't care one bit about it. Yeah. It helps more than you know, Jeff. Thank you. Thank you. Kim, what's the email? Oscar said, Kim, what's the email? Somebody write Kim's email up there. I think it's like kimlittlestumbo@gmail.com. Jeff is a good friend. Right on that. Anyway, let me get back to my pipe. Y'all got me. Shoo, God, I didn't think the first 10 minutes of the live y'all had me like this. Y'all come at me with my brother's dying and Jeff sent him money. This ain't the way that I envision tonight starting out. I'll just tell you. I wanted to tell y'all about my pipe. I don't have none of this stuff playing. I don't have none of this stuff playing. The only thing I had playing that I've been smoking my pipe for the last, like I said, about 10 minutes for the live. And I wasn't enjoying it at all. And that's what I had playing. Now here it is 20 minutes later, y'all got me in deers and every daggone thing. Look, let me just try to forget everything and just talk about the pipe. I've been smoking my pipe for about 10 minutes. As you see, I've been smoking my pipe. It's down and I ain't enjoying it. Patrick, you hit the nail on the head, brother. And that's what I was saying. If any of y'all has been smoking the last, a little bit, and you're kind of new to pipe world, pipe smoking world, this might help you. But for the reason I don't try to give tips or stuff like that is because most of the people here has been smoking a long time, and I can't tell you nothing. That's like me trying to. Me being getting out of pilot school or something and try to teach somebody with 30 years experience of piloting about something. Like you just can't do it. You just ain't like they've been through every single scenario just about. Like you just it's I tell Hunter all the time, Hunter, you're young. It's best to keep your mouth shut and listen and learn. That's the best thing you can do in life, is to shut your mouth and listen and learn. That's facts. But anyway, and so that's why I don't try to do. But anyway, here's a little thing for you. So I've been smoking my pipe, and in my pipe, I'll tell you what I'm smoking. I know it ain't bow call, but I'll tell you what I've been smoking, just to try to tell the whole full story. So I guess Kim or Hunter, one made me this pipe to smoke for tonight. Kim said she did. I didn't know because, as you see, they've been gone. Hello, Yornik or Katie. And in the pipe is my blend that I love, which is Triple Crown. And but they put it in this pipe. Now this pipe is I use this pipe for my Frog Morton cellar and for Penzance.
Well, that's what
and this is a J Mouton pipe. It's not the pipe. Look, I ain't got nothing bad to say about any pipe maker that I've smoked. So J Mouton's pipe smoked great. It was given to me by Tony. I love his pipe. It smokes great. It's lightweight. It's perfect in every single shape, form. It's not the pipe. I want to make sure I get that out before anybody says, "Oh, James is talking about J Mouton." No, James ain't talking about J Mouton's pipes. No.
Didn't put it in the wrong pipe.
And do I not like Triple Crown anymore? Is it the Triple Crown? No, it ain't the Triple Crown. James ain't sitting here talking about how bad Triple Crown tobacco is. No, I'm not doing that either. All I'm telling you is that this pipe, I do not smoke Triple Crown out of this pipe. And it don't taste right. It does not taste right in this pipe. I've been smoking it. I'm not enjoying it. It don't taste right. Is the pipe ghosted? No, the pipe's not ghosted. Well, what's the problem, James? A pipe is a pipe. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't agree with you. Now, you can have your opinion, and I'll sit here and say, you're right in your opinion. You're entitled to have your opinion. And it's okay for you to have a different opinion. But as far as me and my journey goes, it's been my interpretation. It's been my feelings. It's been my thoughts. And it's my belief that pipes smoke differently. Tobacco smoke differently in different pipes. I guess that's the best way. Tobacco smokes differently in different pipes. Now, does that mean that I don't like Triple Crown? No. Does that mean I don't like this pipe? No. No. All I can tell you is I'm not enjoying it. And it's in a different pipe. And it doesn't taste right. It doesn't taste right at all. And I'm not enjoying it, so Buddy, did you heat up the chicken too much? You can't heat up a chicken that much in the microwave that high, buddy. You're gonna have to be popping the chicken. And Patrick said it before I even said what I just told you all. Patrick said it 5 minutes ago. And I can't see Kim. You're in front of the TV. I have to. That you're fine, Kevin. I have experienced the same. That's so true. Yeah, I just I feel like sometimes that I try to not voice too much of because, like I say, you all have a lot more experience than me, and it's not for me to be out here teaching. It's for me to be out here listening and learning and trying to take in the best I can, because I've never been one to think, well, I know it all. You all know me. I don't do reviews for that. I don't talk about, well, this right here is, the best blend there is, or this is the best pipe there is, or, I feel like, I honestly, I feel like a grain of sand, and I know that I'm old enough to know that I'm no better than a grain of sand. Drop it in the floor again and let the little dog come over. There, Drama Queen. But I am enjoying my water. Now, another thing, if y'all haven't noticed, if y'all look on my face and see that I might have lost a little bit more, I've lost 3 more pounds since last week. So I'm down to 230. I was 234. So if y'all remember, last week I'd reached the 230s. I think I was 236 or 239. Now that I think about it, I don't know if I could have been 236 or 239. I forget. Anyway, I was 234. So, but my stomach is killing me. Also, another thing that has happened is Amber got to come home this weekend. But the problem is she had to drive back. And since she drove back, I haven't. I see Garrett. Garrett, I don't know what you're typing me. You're typing me on the phone that I'm with. You have to send, same thing as I told Oscar. You have to send email. You're sending text to my phone. You have to send emails to Kim right now. I can't get on my phone. If I slide off this to look at text message, it's gonna pause the video. I can't do that. So if you're sending it, it's just now coming through. It just now popped up. I'm not getting anything. If you got pictures, that's it. That's it. That's what I feel like. That's it, brother. That right there is well said, Jeff. Oscar's sending you pictures of yeah. Oh, I got a lot of stuff to go over and changing subjects, and I'll never get this stuff out. Whew. Now, what was I saying? There was something else I wanted to tell y'all about. Okay, my weight. I was telling y'all about So Amber went back. I got 2 hours of sleep Sunday day. I slept for 2 hours. You can ask. Yeah, I have no appetite, said. I told Kim I haven't taken my shot. Did Kim get my photo earlier today? Jess, I don't know. Give me a minute. Y'all hold on the topics. Hold on. Let me get out. I got 2 or 3 things, and I'll forget them. I promise you I'll forget them if I don't get them out. I will forget them. You see me switching through it. It's already 7:30. Time flies. What was I talking? Oh, yeah. Amber went back. I ain't slept since Amber went. Now, when I say I ain't slept, I'll tell you how long I have slept. Amber went back Monday. I got about an hour and a half sleep yesterday. That's all I got. She had to go to school, and she had to go to work. She worked Monday here, well, at Pikeville, 45 minutes away, and then after work at 4:30, she had to drive on to where she's at to go to school today, Tuesday morning. I thought I would sleep last night or sleep today. I got about another hour and a half. I've slept about another hour and a half. And I've had about 2.5 hours to 3 hours of sleep in 2 days. I haven't slept. But, I stayed worried about Amber driving back. And then I don't know why stuff ain't left my mind today. But I haven't I haven't got no sleep. What else was I going to talk about? Oh yeah. The pumpkin carving. Now I haven't 28 in the house 6. Thank you very much, Jeff. I haven't seen y'all's pumpkins. Now Kim said that she's like, I got a picture of this. Now I know Garrett, he sent some pictures, but he didn't really include them in the drawing. That's awesome. I'm glad he's coming, Randy. Randy, my roof's been leaking for about 4 years now, and I have to put up Randy, I have a, what's that thing called? Randy, don't let me get off this subject. Stop. I'll tell you about it in a minute.
Skylight.
I have a skylight. Anyway, I'm getting off subject. Where was I at? Garrett sent me pictures of some pumpkin. And I said, you ought to enter them in a contest. But he never said, yeah, I want to enter them. Because I told him, I said, put your little card in there, so, and tell, that of your name and the date. Or, you can put the date, but I'm not saying that I will remember it or that Kim will remember who sent it. So it's not hard. We can say, hey, who sent these pictures? If Kim forgets, because sometimes it's hard. That's why you include your name on the little card and you include the date so we know it is 2024. But anyway, because we didn't know how many people would send, So I don't know if he sent them, but I don't. He said he emailed me something or sent me a text, and I just got it. Just now got it. You see, it popped up on my screen, and I just got it. So that's how text works. Sometimes it's late. He said I sent it earlier. I just now got it. But if you want to enter the contest, we're going to do that. We're going to show those pictures a little later. Say after the bow call, okay? We're going to do that. So if you got a picture of your pumpkin, can somebody put up Kim's address again? If you got a picture, just get a little card, a little piece of paper, whatever, and write down your YouTube name on it, and then write down 2024. Simple, and then send it to that address. Thank you, Randy. I wish I could pin that, but I can't. Zeus.
Okay, you ate yours, he ate his.
Zeus. No.
Okay, these are the ones that I have.
Why'd you make names out for them? Zeus! No! Phew. Let him out, please.
I will.
Uh,
Come on, crazy.
I don't even know. I got Zeus has got me. I swear. I'm having a hard time not keeping track of what I'm saying. Whew. Pumpkins. So if you want to be entered in the pumpkin contest, we'll draw after the bowl call. Is basically what I'm trying to say. We'll draw it that way. If you all haven't sent it in and forgot and it's fine. Just send it. We'll show the pictures. I'll show the pictures at after bowl call. Is that okay with everybody? Is that? I mean, it's supposed to be a fun thing, and I know people forget. Heck, I forgot about 5-6 things already tonight, and ain't even been on here but almost 40 minutes, and I've already forgotten like 8 things. Already drunk, but look at there, a whole thing. I see Mark up there. Mark, that's no problem. To do your butcher block. You want it roughly about 2 inches thick. Are you wanting maple or Mark? I have a couple planned to do. That's in my head right now. That you might like. One is going to be like a charcuterie board, cutting board, but it's going to be on a live edge, and I'm going to use epoxy as well. Now I'll show it to you when I get it made. I don't even have the wood here yet. The wood is coming to me and it's shipped to me, but it has not arrived here yet. And then I also have in my head another ideal. Actually, 2 ideals in my head of cutting boards. And I don't know the size that they'll be. Somebody asked me, I think it was political. No, it was, who asked me? Somebody asked me. Somebody asked me on YouTube how much it was. Who was it? Who was it on YouTube that asked me how much they were?
He doesn't want the luggage. That's fine. We have a little.
Anybody know who commented on my post on Instagram? Well, the live edge, it's a. Just wait till you see it, Mark. You're saying just wait till you see it. I'm telling you, it'll be right up your alley. I just don't want to tell anybody. I don't want to spoil it in case it don't turn out. Cause y'all know me. I don't consider myself no. It was who commented on my post. They asked me how much is my butcher blocks and stuff. Anyway, I forget. No, I want to tell you, Mark, but I don't want to spoil. Look. All right, all right. You talked me into it, Mark. I'll tell you what I got in my head. Can you go in, Hunter? Can you go in Amber's room and get me that old charcuterie board? It's not an old one. It's just one on her bed. It's not an old one. I just made it like 2 weeks ago. It's the last board I did before my router sled tore up. But it made me come up with an ideal. And I'll tell you, and you tell me if you all think this is a good ideal. Devious Piper, that's who it was. It was Sean. Yeah, I was telling him, anyway, it's going to be walnut. Now, here's the last one I did. Now, here is about the size of a charcuterie board. It's about 2 feet by about 12 inches. Okay? And this one It's not about 12 though. This one's about, I think about 10 inches from here to here. Maybe 9. I don't measure these things. But anyway, here's my ideal. You see how I can square this side and then this side off? Now this one has feet. On the big old butcher blocks, I don't put feet on. I'll tell you why in a minute. But anyway, let me tell you my ideal. Here's my ideal. So what would you think if I took this, and then at the bottom of this, I put 2 inches, so it would look like this, but at the bottom, I put about 2 inches of epoxy to make it like 12 inches. So say this one's 10 inches, and I added 2 inches, okay? I don't know what, if this is 9 inches, I add 3 inches. Whatever. I'm not trying to like give you a precise, I'm just trying to give you an ideal that's in my head. Because I don't know what these boards are when you get a live edge. A live edge is different sizes because there's different size trees. So it could be 9 inches, it could be 10 inches, it could be 11 inches. But here's my ideal. So it's not this board either. Like I said, this one's done, it's finished, but this is my ideal for my next charcuterie board, live edge one. So I get the wood in, and it's going to be 24 inches long. I know that. But let's make it 12, so that way it's 12 inches wide by 24 inches long. So here it's square, here square, here square, and on the bottom I put epoxy. And I start out by pouring a little bit of a, like say, black epoxy. And then I put some gold dust in it. I sprinkle some gold dust. I still got some of that, you know, that stuff that you get that's got real gold. It's those little fine sheets. And you set it on like frames or stuff like that. And it's 24 karat gold, and you set it on that. You have to use a special kind of like, it's not glue, it's like liquid. And then you put it on it and it sticks. They've been doing it for years, 1,000 years, gilding. But anyway, I take some of that and I wad it up and I sprinkle that in the black epoxy. Now here's what I've been doing for you. Here's what I've been doing. Here's what I've been doing. Tell me what y'all think. I took my AR-15, and this weekend Amber went and got to shoot, and we all went and shot as a family. And anyway, I saved their empty cartridges. See, empty. All of them's empty. All of them's empty. Nothing in it can be used as anything. They're all empty. It's just an empty cartridge. So anyway, what if I take those and I put it above the epoxy? I pour a little thin coat of that black, sprinkle a little bit of gold on it. Then I take those shells, those empty cartridges, and I set them inside of it. Now those shells come from us. It's all, you know, it comes from us. And then I take clear, and after I set them on, I take clear and I put on the top. So it'll be a 5.56223 is the cartridge. But I make a cutting board or a charcuterie board, but you can cut on these. These are walnut. You can cut on these and make that. Are you setting them flat? Yes. I'll be setting them in the epoxy, down in the pot, but I'll be turning them. I ain't gonna have them like lined up in a row straight. I'm just basically gonna, you know, set them out.
He has a plan too for his kitchen.
Yeah. Well, that's the reason I told you the ideal. That's one ideal in my head. Now I've got 2 ideals for butcher blocks. I've got 2 ideals for butcher blocks. One is I'm going to try to make a brick butcher block, and the other one I want to make like kind of like Kim's Kim's, y'all call it the chessboard. So it'll be kind of like that. It'll be kind of like a, but that one will have walnut and cherry, not walnut and maple. The cherry is a little bit like a browner reddish more than the maple is more like white. So it'll be, well, that's what Kim's made of is cherry. It's hers is walnut and cherry. So it'll be just like Kim's, but it's gonna have more. It's gonna have more. It's not gonna be the wide spaces like Kim's, where it's like 1 inch blocks and 1 inch blocks. No. Jeff, I cleaned them all out. I took them out there and I buffed the, the little buffer that I have, and I cleaned up the shells. So it don't have any gunpowder. I've already shot them and rinsed them out and everything, and then I buffed them. So that way, I don't want to even touch them with my hand. That's why they're in a bag. Yeah, it's spent brass. That's correct. It's brass. It's just brass. That's all it is. Hello, good evening, beekeeper. No, there's no remnants or nothing like that. There could be remnants in it though, Patrick, but no, I washed them out and cleaned them out and buffed them and everything. So no, I'm gonna put them in. I'm gonna put them in and hello, Millennial College. But I'm gonna put them. I got those ideals. Yeah, I'm not saying you have to take that. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just telling you my ideals and thought I know it could be up your alley. That's what I'm saying. I'm okay with a straight line. You mean straight? You mean like one like I just did for Amber? You talking about one like I just did? What, the ones that like Jeff got? Is that what you're talking about? The ones like Jeff got? Now, I don't know the size of them because each wood, when I cut it, when you buy this wood, I think he asked me that too. What's his name on there again?
Devious?
What'd you say? Devious Piper. Yeah, that's right. Kim remembered. Yeah, you can get them. You can order wood, or Lowe's sells wood or stuff like that. But anyway, when you buy that stuff, you don't get like some of them, I never know what size I am getting because they don't have the same size unless you go to like Lowe's, and Lowe's is higher than all get out. Lowe's is about the highest, so that's why I got to order mine. But anyway, sometimes the board might be, those boards, they might be an inch, they might be 3 inches long. And, you have to cut them down. And I know on one of his things, he's like, you got a planer, don't you? A planer makes it easy. Like, hell no, I ain't got a planer. I got my hand. I got a sandpaper. I got an old school hand planer. I ain't got nothing fancy like one of them big old fancy $600, $700, $800,000 planers. I ain't got that kind of money. I'm still paying on the daggone, paying back the $700 for fix that truck. Putting a transmission thing in it. Where transmission was slipping. It's not going to be 15. I don't know if it'll be that big. You're talking about a lot when it gets that big. You're talking about a lot. When it gets 20 inches, you're talking about a lot, brother. That's a big. I can tell you, the one I did, Jeff's was, the biggest one was 19.5 by 17.5. And, brother, you're talking a huge cutting board. I don't even know. Reach me Kim's over here. Reach me Kim's. Kim's is perfect for like anybody at home. If you got a small kitchen, you don't want one that big. No, I don't want them nuts. Take them nuts off. Take them. I don't. I said, bring me the butcher block. I don't want them nuts on it. Bring me the butcher. Bring me the butcher block of Kim's. Now reach me the thing. I don't know what this is, Jeff, or not Jeff, but reach me the measuring tape. I don't know what this is. There's Kim's. I don't know what size it is, but it ain't nowhere. I don't need you to measure it. I'll measure it. I don't need you to do none of that.
It was a good measure last time.
I don't need you. This right here is about 11 inches. So it's 11 inches long. I got my thumb in the way. There, can you see the 11? And how long is it? It's 15 inches long. So it's 15 by 11. See, I don't know. I don't know these sizes. I don't measure them. I just cut them up. But anyway, this one is really a good size. And this one is probably about, I don't know, I'd say about 7 pounds. I mean, it's a good size. But I don't know. Do we have anything to set on this? Do we have anything to set on this?
We have some nuts.
Well, I don't have no steak or nothing like that to set on it.
Nuts.
Piece of chicken, piece of bologna.
Do we have any more of that chicken? Is there pieces of chicken in there?
Whole.
Yeah, that's what we use. Yeah, this is good. If you can make it bigger, I can make one. I can make one any size you want. But I'm just telling you, you're looking at. The bigger you got, the more it costs, brother.
You hear me?
I don't know if you know that or not. Like look up the prices of getting wood that is. There's a big difference in like a 3/4 inch piece of wood and an inch and a half, and then from an inch and a half to 2 inches, it's really. And then if you want like a 3-inch thick butcher block, that really something. That's the difference on these things. I'll try to put all I can on this.
You wanna put potatoes?
I'll just give you an idea of how big this is. Here's a chicken breast. There's a chicken breast. Give me some more to put on this.
There's bananas.
Yeah, give me
Behind
some
you.
bananas.
There's tomatoes behind you.
Here's a whole thing of bananas.
There's your potatoes.
Yeah, give me the bananas to set on there. Give me these 2 oranges and this tomato to set on there. Give me this tomato too.
You can grumble all you want, Betty, but you're not getting my ice cream so much. I don't share ice cream.
I can put more on this thing. I'm just trying to fill it up just to give you an idea. Look at that. Now that's a 15 by 11. See?
Go lay down.
You can get, I could fit
Lay down.
2 big old pound steaks on there side by side easily on this. Like it's big. And that's 15 by 11. Like it's not, I'm telling you, these things are, you put a 6-inch steak, that's what I mean, you put a 6-inch steak on it, or 8-inch steak, to say it's an 8-inch, yeah, it's a back case diary. You're right. That's what it is. I gotta put this chicken back up. But it all goes with the thickness. That's what I mean. And I don't know what size. Because unless you order specific sizes, like they got numbers for them now, like S4S or something like that they call them. And that's squared on 3 sides or whatever. But I try to get rough lumber because it's cheaper, because I can sand it. I just do a lot of hand sanding. Anyone have a taper shaped like a chess piece? No. I've never done a taper shape. I've done bat tampers. Right there's about 40 ounces of water. All right, I'm going to get a chew before we do bow call. Oh, I got to, give me a minute.
There it says the back
Give me a minute. Let me get me another water. I got to take my medicine for what you call it. I got to take my cholesterol. I forgot to take cause I was home alone. I forgot to take. Kim's got it sitting up here. My cholesterol medicine and my Farxiga and stuff. I know y'all can't see my medicine. Y'all probably don't care, but I am taking medicine. Can you see it in my hand? No. How do I turn? Yeah, there you can see them up there. Anyway, give me a minute. Let me take my medicine. Oh, I gotta put my hat back. I'm gonna hit my head. Prescription medicine now. I'm not taking anything illegal. Make sure I say that right up front. And my cholesterol and my Farxiga for my sugar. I got to take my prescribed medication. I was supposed to at 6:30 every night. But where I was home alone, I forgot, and we've been talking. Look at that. Look at that, how much I drank. It's down there. It's down there just in those 3 big old sips. Alright, let me give me a chew. And then after I get a chew, then I'll sit back down, we'll do bow call. Then we'll talk some more and give away stuff. I don't know if I'll try to get a 15, I'll try to get a 20 inch. I don't know how much, I'm just telling you, it's a lot, brother, for a 20. But here's the thing, I don't know if I even get a 20 inch. It'll have probably be closer to a 24 because you buy wood, you buy them in feet, right? And usually when you buy it, like you can get them like 2 foot long, boards 2 foot long. So it won't be like a 20, it'll be like a 23 or something like that, 23 and a half or 22 and 3/4. It all is according to house. The reason you don't know the size is because you have to get those things square. And when you start squaring them up, you got to cut some off of it. Does that make sense? And when you start cutting things off of it, then you don't know if you've got to cut a 1/4 inch, a 1/2 inch, 1 1/4 inch. You don't know what you have to cut off once you glue them all together, because there's several gluings that you have to do. So once you glue them together and stuff, you don't know if you have to cut, an inch or a 1/4 inch. But I would say it would be like 24 inch. I can do you a 24 inch. Now I don't know it'll still it'll be like 13 and a half inches wide, because the amount of boards that you have to buy to get it, like what you're looking for, like a 17 by 20, like Jeff had. Is that what you're looking for? Is that what you're looking for? About like a 17 by like a 24? I mean, or whatever, like a 17 by... I'll tell you right now, I can't go past 17. I'll tell you why. Because my daggone router sled only goes up to, I think, 17 and a half. So, my router sled that I'd had on his, his was like 17 and a half. And it was 19 and a half by 17 and a half. And I had to cut about 3 inches off that board that he had to get it square. What Kim's is perfect for a brisket. I'm telling you, Kim's is 15 by 11. It's plenty. I wish I had I could put a brisket on hers, easily. You want a big one, brother? Them are big. They're expensive too. I mean, I'm not lying to you, Mark. You're looking at several $100s, brother. I can't lie to you right off the bat. I mean, I'm telling you what I know what I got in the ones like that Jeff had, and I'm telling you, you're looking at if you're talking about bigger than Jeff's, you're looking at honestly, brother, you're looking at 225 to 250. And brother, it'll cost me, I'm telling you, it'll cost me a 150, 175 to get the wood. And you know, the stuff. I'm not lying to you, brother. And it took me 11 days to do that of Jeff's. It takes about 5 days for one board. Now you say, well, why does it take so long, James? Well, glue up is 1 day. That's a total day. And then oiling is one total day. And then cutting it, and then gluing it back up again, that's another day. There ain't nothing you can do as far as how long it takes. It takes a while. It's nothing that like you can get done easy. It takes a while because you have to let that glue set up. You have to let the oil and stuff soak in. Are you ready, Hunter?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Beller's right.
Go ahead.
Bow call! Hi.
What are you doing?
I am smoking. I'll tell you again, I'm smoking Milan Triple Crown tonight, and I didn't enjoy it. I forget the pipe now. J Mouton pipe. Just finished the bowl, Solani ABF and the LCS 375. Back to bed now. God bless you, Boris. Aged double H, Latakia Flake, and a Peterson Dracula. Rusticated bit brandy. Dark plug and a root. Kroner and my Tensky. Black Irish Twist and a Molina Natural 111. Balkan Mixture, Missouri Mission Bulldog. Smoking some C&D Cross-Eyed Cricket and Edwards Bent Billiard. HH, ODF, and Brigham. Nothing wrong with the beer. Got me some Engine 99 in Missouri Mission. Reverse Calabash Cobb. C&D from Beyond. And a Bones. FVF. Oh my God, why is that leaving me in a meerschaum? Full Virginia Flake. Is that right? Did I get it right, Yornick or Katie? Frankenstein mixture in a Lee Van Cleef meerschaum. I love my Lee Van Cleef. Honey Bookshop in a Savinelli. Triviana 320. Hello, Trev. Big and Burley in the Hardcastle. I know you like your Hardcastle. Said. A Yingling. Nothing wrong with the yearling beer. Sutliff Maple Shadows. The Missouri Mission Diamondback with a bottle of Shiner. Seasonal holiday cheer. Filvar pot with some Germain's Virginia Flake with a glass of homemade blueberry wine. Look, thank you all. Before I even move, I want to make sure I thank you again. Thank you, Garrett, for always, I don't know how many weeks, but every week you've gifted subs. And brother, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Jeff, thank you very much for the huge donation. Brother, I don't know what to tell you besides, brother, I appreciate it. I can't tell all of you that has had renewed your membership this month, that has renewed your membership. I know I didn't mention it last week. So I daggone sure want to make sure I do it. If you've got sub and you've redid your sub because it don't pop up for me. You still sub to me. Thank you very much. If you're, the $1.99 or the whatever the others are, $2.99 or whatever you are, thank you very much for the memberships, because all that goes. We still go. Yeah, the big and burly in the Hardcastle. I knew what you meant. Say it. All that helps. It really does. All that it helps. You all are helping tremendously out with Amber, helping me with her college, and all that entails.
Yes, Jeff.
Jeff, she said yes. She said yes. She said yes, Jeff. I was going to ask her as soon as I got done talking. Not hitting the like is ill-advised. Thank you very much, Yonica. Katie, I don't see a super chat icon. I don't know what you're on. You don't have to do anything though, Mark. You got Kim's PayPal. I mean, if you help, but I'm not asking for, I'm just saying, I'm just trying to say thank you, Marcus. I'm not asking anybody to send money to membership or super chats or PayPal. I'm just saying, I just want to make sure I thank. Cause it really helps out. It does. I hit it an hour ago. Thank you very much, Troy. Even if you're like Troy and just mostly a lurker and just sit back and thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching and just chilling with us. Thank you very much. If you comment, thank you very much for just commenting. A membership. I don't know how it works on other phones. It's supposed to have at the bottom of your. Can I see one of y'all's phones?
Mm-hmm. I don't want to move because of him.
Is it on? Turn it on now, will you please?
Oh, the live?
Yeah, turn it on the live and hit mute. Well, bring it over here, will you? It'll be the same on the computer. It should be at the bottom right-hand corner where the chat is.
You done with this?
Yeah, I'm done with that. You can take it back.
Max is a good boy.
Yes, right here it is. So when you see it, I got somebody else texting. Right here, when you see the chat, you see the little dollar sign right there at the bottom right? Here's where you chat at, right? Right here to the right is a little icon. It's a little dollar sign. You click on that dollar sign. Now, all it pops up on the iPhone, I want it to there. All it pops up on the iPhone is a super sticker or a super chat. It don't pop up on the iPhone because it's Apple. It don't pop up anymore for unless you're on a computer. If you're on a computer, it'll let you do membership. It'll let you do a membership, and there's 3 memberships. There's 3 memberships options, and I went as low as I could go, as low as YouTube would allow, and it's $1.99, and that's for the bronze, I think. And I think I went all 3 of them. I went as low as I could go, and I don't know the prices because I ain't looked at it, but I know the cheapest one they did let me go to was under $2. It's $1.99. I don't know what what is it? Bronze, silver, and gold. Is that right? I think that's right. I'm not like a YouTube certified person to answer these. But cobblestone hiking in my 7 Ellie autograph. Again, Jose, time I'm thanking people. Thank you, Jose. Now, this week I got giveaways, but actually I got two. I got a different giveaway. I got a different giveaway. Yeah, I got two kids going to college. That's a fact. I got a different giveaway this week. I got a giveaway that I haven't even seen what Oscar sent. Oscar didn't send it, but Oscar's the first one to reach out to me. And I try to go in order. And Oscar's the first one that reached out to me, or the first message I saw. And anyway, Jeff said he was sending something. I don't have that yet. And B-Dog sent something. I did get B-Dogs in. I do have B-Dogs, but Oscar, for tonight's giveaway, and I have to look on, can you get that email from Oscar and see those pictures so I can?
I know, I didn't want to get up and disturb you. You're being quiet.
Let me go over that. We're going to run over tonight because there's no way I can get all this in. We have, oh my God, I'm trying to thank everybody for the stuff. Okay. So, I just want to make sure that I'm clear. Is these? So, okay, Oscar, I got to put back on my glasses, boys. Oscar, are you there? Is he saying anything yet? Let me scoot you back.
Several people have said some stuff.
I know several people was talking. I can't help. I didn't have my glasses on. Okay, Oscar's there. All Cuban. So, are you wanting to do 3 giveaways? Or you want to do you want me to draw 3 names? Or does all that go to one person? I gotta put my, give me a second. This thing fell down.
What are you doing? I fixed that earlier.
I don't, well, I can't help that you fixed it. Okay, he just answered yes, and I asked 2 questions. Oscar, you confused me even more. See, Oscar mentioned it, but we didn't the details. He said yes. Are you want me to draw 3 different names, or one name gets, I think there's 9.
Is it 3 or 1?
Okay, 3 different. Got you. No, I'll do what you want. It's not my show. It's your all show. All I'm doing is talking. That's what you all want me to do. So, okay, so now I got you. Okay.
I feel exhausted.
So, let me tell you all the giveaway tonight. And this is not the pumpkin. I'll show you all the pumpkins as soon as Kim, you need to say, you got them pictures saved to your photo so I can just scroll?
They're not in order. I've got other photos in between where people have sent them.
Okay, well then we can do it that way. Okay. Look, I can't read y'all's chat. So look. Yeah, I'm going to turn this around. So here is the pictures that Oscar sent. All these are Cuban cigars. Cuban. Not New World. Cuban cigars. Am I 100%? I got to put my glasses. Am I correct in that statement, Oscar?
Yes, he already said that.
I want to make sure, I'm pretty sure they are after looking at the pictures. I want to make 100% sure that I'm saying that correct, though. I know he already said that. I know, but I want to make sure that there's nothing wrong with asking twice.
Double check.
I just want to be 100% positive that I'm what comes out of my mouth.
Yes.
So all 9, okay. So all these are Cuban cigars. All these are Cuban cigars. Now there's 3 giveaways. This is the first one. And I know you can't see it. So there's the first one. Here's the second one. I'm trying to let you all read them. There's the size of them. And then here is the third one. I know it's a little hard to read because my phone's trying to focus. I don't know, maybe it ain't hard to read. Maybe it's easy. There's the third one. So the giveaway is for Cuban cigars, and I'm going to draw 3 names. So if you win, right there, Oscar wrote down, see? I can't, Oscar, I'm glad you wrote them because I can't see them pictures. I ain't going to lie to you, brother. I can't see. I seen one in Particus because I knew what it was, but I couldn't read the others, brother. Not with my eyesight. I couldn't read the others. Jose, if you catch up to us, tap on your screen somewhere and then tap on the live. Tap on your screen like where the video's coming through. Tap on it anywhere, like on my face. And then you'll see the live button kind of in the middle. Or it's not a live button. It says live. It says the word live. Touch the word live and it'll bring you up because you said you're welcome and I thanked you like 10 minutes ago. Like you're quite a bit behind. So when you catch up, scroll it all the way to touch the word live and it'll bring you to where we are. So there you go. They're all Cuban. They all have 5 years of age on it. So make sure, like I said, I thanked Jose for his stuff last week. Or was it Garrett's last week? I forget. You know what I'm saying? No, I think Garrett's was last week. Garrett, thank you very much for your stuff last week. See, I lied. I said last week's was Jose. It wouldn't. Last week's was Garrett. Thank Garrett for last week's. Thank Jose for the week before that. Was Tony's? Thank Tony the week week before that. And then thank B-Dog. No. Thank Jeff before that. And then thank B-Dog before that. And now next week is B-Dog too. B-Dog sent some stuff. I've got it right over here. I can show you. He sent some like codger blends to give away. He sent like I've got enough to do like he sent like I don't know how many packages there are, but I've got enough to do like for 3 weeks. I got like 5 that they're in the packs, and I think he sent like 3 5-packs. Does that make sense? Like each week I can give away 5 different tobaccos, but it's the same tobacco, but there's 5 packs of them. So it'll be 5 different winners. And then he sent me 3 different blends, so I can do them for like 3 weeks in a row. Does that make sense? Because sometimes I confuse my own self. I'll just tell you.
I just stepped on your tail. I know. I'm sorry.
Tonight's. I just want to make sure I want to make sure you know. I want to make sure that you all know that this stuff's appreciated. Like the stuff y'all send to do giveaways. Like, I hope that the winners, I hope that you appreciate as much as I appreciate the generosity in these human beings, because I sure daggone appreciate them for sending stuff to do giveaways. Like they, you know, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But I don't need you to like text me and, you know, the only thing I want to know is that you got it. That's all I want to make sure. That's all I need to know is that you got it. You know, I've always said I just want to see you just send me a picture of a smile, and that's it. But you know, if you win something, I don't know. I don't know. You can send an email or a text or whatever person to B-Dog or to Oscar, or, you know. But you know, I know they don't ask for that. They don't ask for nothing in return. You know, it's just good folks, and that's all we try to be here is just good folks. Yeah, Yabo. Yeah, you do that. There you go, Mark. That's a good thing. You know, just try not if you do Yabos, you all already know, but just try to not show some people's addresses. Some people don't want to. Some people I know Garrett there. He didn't want people to know like the last name and stuff. So I've always when I do Yabos or I open, you see me, I always don't show nobody's address. I always try to be respectful and think of somebody, because everybody ain't like me. You see old James here. James gives you his first name, his last name, his kid's name, a picture or video of what I look like, a picture or video of what my kids look like. You know, US. I don't doubt that at all, B-Dog. I don't doubt that at all. I don't doubt that at all.
Amber had a package that said it's supposed to be here, and it got here 3 weeks later.
We have Amber's got a friend, B-Dog. Well, I'll tell you, y'all, not just B-Dog. Amber's got a friend that really helps her out, like, when she don't have a vehicle. She drove her everywhere. She would come to her place, her trailer, and pick her up and take her to school. And, she had to go someplace, like work or something, that friend would drive her to the job. And, so, y'all know me, we ain't got a lot of money, so we went ahead and ordered the woman something for Christmas, because we got to get our Christmas early. We ain't got the money to get everything for people on daggone, on the month of December, a week before Christmas. I don't have that kind of, you all know me, I ain't got nowhere near that kind of money. What's your second name? Gorgeous, sexy time or used. Patrick's like, I'm in. Would you shut up, James, and just give away the cigars? Patrick, we're going to be patient, Patrick. Patience. We'll give away. We got pipes to give away too tonight for the drawings. See, Patrick, you messed me up now to forget what I was saying.
Friend.
Yeah, you got a friend in me. Anyway, we got that little girl something, and her stuff's missing too. B-Dog. Don't know where it's at. I have no clue where it's at. It's shipped. It's shipped. Don't know where it's at. It's been at the same place.
Ordered it
I don't know. No, I ordered it in September. Now, that's how I ordered it in September. That's how long it's been. Well, Jose put Patrick throwing Jose on the bus right quick and in a hurry, didn't he? Daggone it, Jose. Don't put you in. Be have patience. Jose, daggone it. Thank you for the laugh, Patrick. I needed that. I'm glad to smile. Man, I tell you, after the start of today and hearing the sad news from you all about y'all's brothers, it's good to have a little laugh, I thought I missed it. Yeah, I was telling him, Patrick, he need to catch up and click on the live. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, so look, without further ado, let me go ahead and say, if you're in for Oscar Cigars, just say I'm in, and we'll write your name down. And Hunter, don't forget to write down Jose's name and Patrick's name. So if you're in for the Cuban cigar, say I'm in.
Political.
I'm glad you like to see me laugh, Patrick, because it ain't much. I don't get a laugh too much, brother. I stay a lot of things on my mind that ain't good. And that's just my own mind, you know. That's just my own mind. That's nobody's fault. Nobody's nothing. But it's good to smile and get a laugh. And, you know, that's the thing. You know, I was aggravating Patrick there a minute ago, but it's nothing mean. There's nothing, you know, there's no put downs. There's no, you know, hatred. There's no personal attacks. There's none of that. And right now, you know, that's going on like crazy in this world. And, you know, I don't do that. I got the tin of Blue Ridge was getting my car loaded. Go to my mechanic. I think the thermal housing crack was almost on when it was steaming. Yeah. A lot of times that little thermostat gets stuck, Ron. You know, Ron, in my life, I think I've had to buy 3 of them for 3 different vehicles. I think, Ron, I've had to buy 3 of them. I think my first one that I had to buy was for a old 87 Nissan truck that I had. It was the first one that I had that experience with, Ron. The thermostat gets stuck on vehicles a lot of times. And it gets stuck, and it's not hard to change them out. Trust me, I'm not a mechanic, and I've changed out all 3. But they get stuck. That thermostat gets stuck in there, and you have to change it out. They're not expensive either to change it out. But now, if you got it to a mechanic, they'll be able to tell you. Hopefully the head didn't crack or nothing like that, or hopefully the head gasket didn't. I've had to change out a head gasket. I've had to do that before in my life. I had to change out a head gasket in a vehicle once.
No.
And that entails a little bit more work. You know what, though? You all probably don't remember this. This is before the internet came out. That old head gasket that I had to change, do you know back in the old days, you used to be able to go like Advance Auto Parts, or I forget what I've done, where I got the book. But I think the book is from, is it called Chitlins or Childers? And it has every book or every make. And the book was like $20, and this was like 30 years ago. This is before, way before the internet. But anyway, I think the book is called, and you all correct me because I'm probably wrong on it. All right, he said Chilton. Yeah, see, I thought I was close, yeah. Though they don't make them anymore, okay? I remember, there's 3 of you know it. See, I knew y'all would know. But anyway, I bought that book, and it showed me how to change that head gasket in that truck. I always got the Haynes manuals. There could be one. I just think the one I found was, I remembered, it was a Chilton's. I couldn't remember the name of it, but I got it close enough to where y'all knew, didn't you? Cooled and refilled it and then started up. It was running. Yeah, but I've had 3. It seems like, I don't know. It seems like I've had several vehicles in my life, but it seems like, yeah, now you just watch a YouTube video on it. That's facts.
Wow. And
that's a good thing, said about the internet. Like, I know we say it's bad. I know sometimes, you know, sometimes the internet or social media or whatever you want to call it, and I'm talking about, you know, Twitter and TikTok and YouTube and all these others. I know sometimes they get a bad, leave a bad taste in your mouth or something. I know that. I understand that, but now there's good in it too, daggone it. Just like said, you know where I've watched a lot of YouTube videos on how to do stuff. You know, just like I watched, I couldn't figure out that daggone chainsaw, and man, I worked on it, and finally I sent it to Ray because I couldn't get it. But now Ray's got it working. I guess he's got it working. I don't know. I think he said he got it working if I remember right. But again, I could be wrong. I've definitely been wrong many times. I'm not gonna say here. I'll tell you I'm wrong. I think he said he got it working, and it works fine, and it cuts good. But you know, still working. There you go. See. And small engine. Yeah, I mean it's you know it's that's what I mean. I mean you know I know sometimes it gets leaves a bad taste in people's mouths sometimes, but you know I can't say that it's all bad. You know it's kind of like everything in life. A relationship. Sometimes you're not going to have. It's not going to be all butterflies and rainbows, is it? Sometimes it's rough. Is this it? So I draw 3 of these, right? Okay, so I draw 3 of these. Can you all see, or do I have to go down a little bit? I'll go down a little bit. So I pulled and used the paper to show kind of they're out for the gasket. Drove it home. Look at that. You ever had your fuel pump go out on you and you have to I had a hose connected all the way from the where did I had it in the back, and I had it in the gas tank sitting in my floorboard on the passenger side to get home. I had to do that one time. Well, I bet you can't do that anymore. These new vehicles, I bet you can't do. Well, maybe you can. And you know what? Ron, I'm sitting here telling you about it, and I forget. I forget now how I had that. How I had to wire that up. I'm telling you right now, I forget how I had to wire that up. Me and my buddy though, we was working, and buddy, we had to get home, and the daggone thing went out on his truck. I was riding with him, and it was his truck, and me and him ran a hose. And I had to hold that hose down in because he was driving, and we figured it out some way to put the daggone a hose, a little bitty old hose too. It was like that, and I remember sucking on it to get it to start to flow, and got it flow and put it in the. I forget what we did. We might have run it straight to the daggone carburetor. I forget. I do. I forget. I forget how we did that, but we got home. You know we got home because I'm sitting here. Dropping a fuel tank beside the highway sucks. I'd say it does. On an old logging truck, yeah. I used a cereal box for gas. I'm drawing 3 names, correct? Okay. I don't know how many I got. 1, 2, 3. I think I got 3. Let me pull you up here so y'all can stay in and can see these names because I can't see them. I'll pull you up a little bit. I think I got 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I got 3. Three. I can't see it all. Let's see who won. Smoking Kentucky Ray won. Seb won. And who's this one? Oh, Jose. Jose Golf Piper. Now, we was just talking about addresses, and my thing fell down again. Now, look, in order for this to work, I need all three of you to say right now that I can give the address to Oscar, because Oscar's gonna mail them from his house, so they ain't gonna come from me. Oscar's mailing them out. So I need Ray to say yes, that's okay. Sid to say yes, that's okay, and Jose to say yes, okay. I'm okay with Sharon. Okay, that's Ray. I just need Sid and Jose to say that's okay with that you all. Sid said okay, so just Jose. I just want to make sure. Y'all know me, I try to be respectful. Yes, okay. Oscar, can you email those addresses to Oscar right now? Can you find them real quick and email them to Oscar?
Real quick.
Well, I don't know about real quick, but
I'll say.
now, Oscar,
I
I'm
know.
I'm
I
not
said
forcing you to
I
when you
know.
send them out. That's on you, brother.
Exactly.
That's on you. What?
Nothing.
I was trying to talk to them. What'd you say? What do you mean, never mind nothing? You were saying something? What is it?
I said I know exactly where Sid's and Ray's is.
You know exactly where Sid and Ray's is, okay?
Where Sid's. I'm gonna take a picture and then he can.
Yeah, just take a picture of their address and then send him a picture.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Because I want to hear Oscar say that he got the email and that he sees their addresses. So you just got to find. Just let me know when you send them.
No, I was just laughing because this is.
I got to
got
fix.
part of a chat above it where Hunter was getting about.
This thing's sliding down. It needs to be. This thing's sliding down on me.
I pulled it out and fixed it.
And so the cat, yeah, well, it's.
It like
pulled
said,
down
the
too
cat's
much.
fish. You know, who else am I looking for? Jose Golf Piper?
Yeah, Jose.
Okay.
Look for Jose's.
It's probably in my emails instead of my pictures. Give me a minute. Yes. I find his address though.
Do you want me to go ahead and order the wood for that? Cause it'll be like I told you, it'll be a lot to order the wood. Do you want me to order the wood for it, or do you want me to hold off, or you tell me what you want me to do?
Alright.
It's got those things on it, Patrick. I just set it up there. It's just falling down. At least we keep these things on it because the cats jump on them. Don't want to scratch the chair and stuff or get hairs everywhere. So I mean, you know, I'm not gonna sit here. I got 6 cats. I don't know the total cost of it yet because I have to get it all in and everything. I just know it's going to be about $150 to $175 to get the wood in, roughly.
Yeah,
I
so
know
it
it's
is
because
too
when you
possible.
talk 20 inches, you're talking 24-inch long boards. And I'm just telling you, when you talk 2 inches thick, you're talking 2 inches thick by 24 inches. You're talking 24 inches long boards, brother.
I've deleted Oscar's name. Oscar.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm gonna just reply to the cigar pictures.
I know I'm telling you what it cost me just to get it in. It's about $80 to get in just for one like Kim size.
Okay.
And you're going to have to double that.
I sent them.
That's the reason I said it'll be about 150, 175 just for the wood. It really will. Now I ain't gonna charge you much for making it, but I definitely don't want to go in the hole either, because you're looking at probably, I don't know, 20. You're looking at probably 20, 25 bucks to ship it, because that'll have to go through like UPS, and then we have to drive over to UPS, which is at Pikeville, which that's not a problem. I mean, that's the only place that Walmart is and UPS. Well, unless I go the other way, I can drive 30 minutes and go to Prestonburg. There's a Walmart down in Peaburg, but there's no UPS down there. The UPS over at Pikeville. He said, Oscar said he received it.
Okay.
So he's got y'all's addresses now. She came in, kissed me, and took my pipe. Did I mention I love her? Tell Katie we all said hello during it. I'm glad the internet's not acting up anymore. Yeah, you have to give it some time to get in, about 2 weeks for the wood to get here too. So, you can email Kim if you want to and do that. Are you done everything? We need to show them off and give them pipes.
We ain't got done everything.
Do you have everybody's picture saved on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
The last thing we're doing with giveaways tonight.
I don't need those to do giveaways. They got their things.
Okay.
How many do we have?
I have
Just
six,
give me a picture and I'll
6.
show it. You have 6 pictures.
Look, they're starting right here, and they go up to said address there.
Okay, I'm not. You click on yours. I'm not doing it. Now click on the picture.
just
Say
scroll.
no. I'm not scrolling. No.
Yes, they sent one with a card, and that was a better picture. I took it off.
Okay.
Some of them have, and I chose the better picture so that I could see them.
Okay. Yeah, but
That was the only one.
okay, but you should be able to edit this. Is this in the email? No, this is in
those
photos.
are photos. I took photos and tried to put them in order so you could scroll.
Okay, but right here you should be able to edit like that. Crop. I don't need addresses and all that. I'm gonna crop all that out. See, you've got address and everything.
That was the only one.
That's
wasn't it?
why
Oh, maybe not.
this, you have to crop this and just a picture. That's all I want right there. It's just a picture.
There you go.
Can you crop all this out and just show the picture?
Didn't I?
No.
Okay, here.
See how you got white on it?
Okay, so you just, okay.
I
Yeah,
just
I can do that.
scroll the sides. Don't need all this stuff. There, I done 2. Yeah, here, just edit those. Just in the picture. I'm missing chat. Who said what? Ray said I like to allow wood to the humidity before I use it. It's so humid here. Sometimes I have to do that, Ray. Sometimes it's the wood. I've got a little thing that tells me the moisture of the wood, and sometimes I have to let it dry. I just know it's about 2 weeks to get it in. That's the reason I was asking him if he wanted me to order it, because it's like 2 weeks to get it in. Like it's not a quick process to get in a board that big.
Yeah, that's it.
Like you got to remember, I don't live in a big city or nothing like that. I don't live in the closest place to me as far as like a place to get like good wood, like an actual wood store or whatever to buy like stuff like that is
Just better.
what is the name of that? What is the name of that place that we looked at? That's down where at? It's down at not Winchester. What was the name of that place? That's closest to us. What's the name of that place?
I want to say Baghdad, but it's not.
It is Baghdad,
It sounded
Kentucky.
like it.
That is correct. That's it. It's in Baghdad, Kentucky. Look at Ray. Tell me where that's at. Baghdad. Ain't that in Frank? It's in. Ain't that in like close to Frankfurt? Will you look that up for me real quick, Ray? There's a store that sells hardwood lumber in Baghdad, Kentucky. I don't need to know the name of the store. What county's that in? Ain't that it close to Frankfurt? I'll show them to them. Just give me a
Okay.
minute.
I just
Give me a
wanna make sure
minute.
I got 'em
Yep,
all.
no,
That's
just take it with you. Take your phone with you. We'll flip it out and you can open them one up at a time. Let me just finish this thing here to Ray so I'm not switching conversations. Ray's not even here. Well, somebody type that in on their phone then. Don't have to be Ray. Somebody type in Baghdad, Kentucky. Bagdad. I guess how you spell it. Bag, yeah, Baghdad, Kentucky. Tell me the county. I think it's near
Shelby.
Shelby. Ain't that near Frankfurt? Ain't that Frankfurt? Look at it on the map and increase it. Shelby County. Thank you. Between Lexington and Frankfurt. There you go. There. I thought it was close to Frankfurt. I thought it was. See, Ray got it. Kim told me. Yep. So you're looking at about 2 hours, 15 minutes from me. Now, can you type that in? Type in. Tell me the name of the furniture, or not furniture store, but wood store.
Baghdad.
Yeah. Just type in wood in Baghdad, Kentucky. It ought to pop up because I think it's like Baghdad lumber or something.
Baghdad lumber and laser.
That's it. Baghdad lumber and laser. See, I thought it was. There you go. That's the closest place that I'd have to drive just to get lumber. 2 hours and 15 minutes away. So you all, right there. You can go on there right now. I've used Bristol Valley before. I've actually looked at Bristol Valley before. I know that name. I try to find the cheapest place there is. And all of them, here's the thing, it's kind of like buying pipes and cigars and tobacco. Different places at different times. That's the thing about wood. They're different prices at different times. And each one of those stores, it can change prices on them. But you can look it up. I can't, Jeff. That's what I'm saying. And I don't have, that's another thing. Like, I don't have this stuff to, like, plane it and stuff like that. So sometimes I have to order it, and I have to order like S, they call it, Jeff, like a S4S. I think it's what it's called. Or I think it's S4S. Somebody can look that up. Yeah, it is. But I'm just telling you what the normal thing is. That's the reason I'm trying to, because I don't want you to be like, James, I can't believe is, sized on 4 sides. Yeah, see, there you go, Ray. That's exactly. Sometimes I have to do that because some places they sent me boards that I can't use. I just can't use. They send it and it's bowed and I'll send it right back to them because it's so bad. So I know that place that I order from, I know not to get it from there no more. I've received boards that was so bold. So I'm talking about bold, a 2-inch board so bold that I could not. By the time I was to get that routed down to where it's flat on both sides, why there wouldn't be a 1/4 inch left. That's why That's why I can't tell people sizes on stuff. For one, I don't have that. I don't have no wood business here. I don't have like sheets of walnut sitting outside there that I can just go out and just, uh, walk out there and just cut it up at any uh, 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 stuff. I have to order that stuff. And sometimes you get it, man, it sucks. I just went through that, I sent another piece back like 2 weeks ago because I ordered a board, and buddy, it was awful. I shipped it back to them. And their thing, when I called them on the phone, they was like, well, you got rough lumber. I said, I understand it's rough lumber, but I don't expect to go from 2 inches to a 1/4 of an inch. Like that's like, look at, and I sent them pictures of it, of how bold it was. I could show you a picture, but I'm on my phone. I'm telling you, the thing was like this. It was a rainbow. It was only like 10 inches wide, and it was like this at 10 inches. I'm not exaggerating at all. Like it was perfectly, it made a U. It made a U. That's how bad it was. And it was 2 inches. I'm telling you, Jeff, that's the way this one was. It didn't have a twist in it, but it was so bold, buddy, that I couldn't use it. That mostly true unless you plane it, Ray. I would agree with that statement, except if you plane it, it won't warp as bad. And usually that's what I do. If I get it in, I try to put it on my flattening jig and get it flat as soon as I get it, so it don't do that. I found that little tip right there, that little trick, is a good way to keep it from warping on you. Well, your statement's true. I'm just telling you a little tip to keep it from warping. I said I mostly agree with you. I do agree with you. I'm saying that a little tip or trick that I found out that works on working with wood this long is to when you, now if I had a planer, I'd put it in a planer. I don't have one of them. I don't have that. Well, the cheapest planers are what, a DeWalt? Something like that. DeWalt like table planer or something like that, or so they call them something like that. Not a floor planer. I think it's called like a table planer. But anyway, the cheapest one of them you can get is probably about, I'd say there's Winds or something makes, I don't know how much a Wind is, probably 400. I think the cheapest DeWalt is like $650 or something. Somewhere around there. Yeah, I can't, that's an Amber's month's rent. You I don't have that kind of money. Don't have nowhere near that kind of money. Anyway, you ready to show them pictures?
Let me answer number.
No, you can't. No, you can't. That's the reason I got to use that. That's the reason I use my flattening jig that I made. I'd say they are, Ray, because Wind is. I remember I bought that Wind bandsaw. Y'all remember that?
How you gonna do it?
I'll flip it around. Here, I'll show you all the pictures. All right, let's go. Let's vote. Here we go. Pumpkin carving contest 2024.
Who's gonna do like number 1, number 2?
Here's number 1. Don't know who sent it. I don't have that information. I'm just showing you pictures. There's number 1. So y'all remember number 1. Number 1. Here is number 2. Now that, it says his name, but I can't read that. Like I said, I don't know who these are from because Kim just showed them to me. You see sorry, I'm shaking. Try to hold it with two hands. There's number 2. Jess Piper. I can read that, Jeff, on the I can read that on the screen over there. I read that on the screen over there. I can see what you wrote over there. Alright. That was number 2. Alright, here is number 3. Now I know who that one's from because I've seen it before. That's from Smoke Snacks, Garrett. That's number 3. How many are they?
6.
Here's number 4. I can't read that. There's a card there.
Nope, that one's Life with a Pipe.
Life with a Pipe, Kim said. I like that one. Oh, Stitch. What is this? Number 4, 5? Is this some 4? What are we on? We on 4 or 5?
4.
Kim said 4, okay. Here's number 5. I'm sorry my hand's shaking. Look at my hand up there shaking like a sugar tree. I'll try to hold it with my other hand so I'm not shaking. My hand's shaking like a sugar tree. Look at my thumb up there. Y'all see my thumb? My thumb just a shaking. That's number 5.
Pretty sure there's 6.
And here's number 6.
You can check again.
And I can't get it no closer. I'd like to. There's a lot going on in that picture. I like that Guinness. He got a Guinness up there, don't he? I like that Guinness up there. Got a pipe in his mouth. I like that. Old dark lager. I'm holding it with 2 hands so it's not shaky. I'm sorry if it's shaky. I do apologize. Nice flat cap, yeah. There's 6.
Double check. I'm pretty sure there's not.
Now, just to go back over them again,
Okay.
I'm going to show them to y'all again. Y'all ready? There's 1. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. And there's 6.
Make sure there's not one after that one.
I will. Let me sit down. I'm sitting there shaking like a daggone whatchamacallit. No, the next one is Amber's Notes. So no, there's no more. Y'all gotta have 2. Number 1 and number 2. You can do it A. Let's say A, or type it like what you call it. Type it like Jeff said. Yeah, but which one's first, oh Patrick? See, that's what I mean. Before y'all type it out. Like if you do, let's say first is number 1, and then second is second place. So write down number 1, write down number 2.
I'm just gonna tally them, and whoever gets the most first.
Okay, ever who gets the most.
So we don't.
There you go.
Write your number, just write number down. 6, 4, 6.
Yeah, but they're writing it. Yes, they did. Where's Amber's and Hunter's? Is it outside?
I have a picture. Amber took a picture.
Amber took hers back with her. Are they outside? They just ain't
Behind
lit.
the plywood.
Okay. I'll show you Amber's. I'll show you Amber and Hunter's. They did one. I'll show you Amber and Hunter's.
Now I've missed.
Cause Amber took back her and the seeds with her too to do the seed set.
Zebras.
Yeah, give it to me and I'll show you.
'Cause, yeah, I
Here,
got
I'll-
through these.
I ain't gonna turn the picture around. I'm just gonna.
And then Hunter is.
Here's Amber's, the one Amber did. And it's got a little bitty pumpkin on the inside there, looking out. That's Amber's. And then here's Hunter's. There's Hunter's. And I know this screen ain't the best because it's a little blurry. The eyes are blurry for me. But I can't see. I got my glasses on, so. But anyway, yeah. But they ain't in the contest. You asked me, so I showed you.
Get these numbers. And I'll do.
Ain't nobody trying to hurt nobody's feelings, Troy. We're just,
Did I win?
Did you win?
yeah, there's nobody trying to hurt. This is not a popularity contest or anything like that. This is just for fun. Just the winners get pipes.
So do you want me to do it first and second, or you want me to?
Well, that's the way everybody did it, was first and second, who they thought was first place.
That's what I'm doing.
So if you go back over them and do first place and second place instead of just the numbers,
That's what I'm gonna do.
if I mean, wouldn't that make it easier to let everybody do?
It wouldn't have, but
What do you mean it wouldn't have? Is that the way?
that's fine. That's the way.
They
we're
ain't
doing it now.
losers, Troy. You're looking at it a little different. Everybody's a winner here. There's no losers. Everybody had fun and stuff and what they did. Amber and Hunter had fun. You know, I mean, they ain't winning nothing. But at the same time, they have fun. It's just fun. I don't think anybody here is a loser. You want a participation award, Troy? Troy, tell us your favorite tobacco, brother. Tell us your favorite tobacco, Troy. I don't care a bit to send you a little bit of tobacco. Guarantee you we can find somebody willing to send you some tobacco. What's your favorite tobacco?
What are you doing over here, lady? You just have to make a lot of noise.
I'll send you something, brother. Now you know you know James. James will send you something. You can't say you want a participation award and not think, oh, James won't send you something. Oh, James will send it to you. I love all y'all. Make no mistake, if anybody asks me for something, I'm going to try my best to make sure, try to get you something. Now, I won't look at it as participation. I look at it as just trying to be good to people. That's all I'm trying to do, is be good to people. Make somebody smile. I think everybody did a good job.
I didn't do one this year.
And I hope everybody had fun doing it. I don't know who come up with this. I think it might have been B-Dog last year that come up,
I
or
thought it was Bridget.
it might have been Bridget.
Paul and Bridget aren't here. They're
It might,
probably moving.
Paul and Bridget's not here. They're probably moving. Paul and Bridget, I think's moving. But I think Bridget's the one that come up with doing the pumpkin carving contest. That's right. Jess,
Okay. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
you about got me with that. Because that's what it's about. I just wanted you to have fun. And I'm glad you did a pumpkin. I don't know what number you are, Jess. I don't know what number you are. But I'm glad you did one. And I hope you had fun doing it.
It's not
I got a question for you. Time I'm thinking about somebody that's been on my mind too. That I didn't see a video or nothing. Has anybody heard from Papa Bear? I know he's put out a message after he had surgery. He was okay. But has anybody heard how is he doing since? And also I messaged Tony because I hadn't heard Tony. And Tony was Tony's okay. He's still working. Messaged me actually at 4 a.m. And he was already at work at 4 a.m. But Tony's okay. If anybody, is like me and has you all on my mind, but you all get on my mind. And so I just want to know if anybody heard from Papa Bear. Anybody heard from him, and has he been on anybody's lives or any comments or anything from him on anybody's videos? I just want to know that he's okay. That's all. Oh, daggone it. Boris, I'm glad you said that. Boris, I have. I never did read those facts off, did I, Boris? That's from like a month ago. Remember I said I had some facts to tell you all about some stuff? I didn't do that, did I? Oh, old Pop's moved. I'm glad to hear old Pops is doing good. And his daughter and his wife. That's good that he's moved. That's rough, too, to move. Kim, will you get on your phone right now and email Papa Bear and say, hey, James just thinking about you and he wants to make sure you're okay. That's all you have to write. Don't try to, he's probably busy or pain. Don't aggravate him. I don't like aggravating.
I don't aggravate anybody.
I didn't say you did. I just don't like to text or email people because I know they busy. I try not to bother people.
Gary, right?
Yeah, Gary's his name, yeah. Just message him or email him and say, hey, James is thinking about you and hopes that you're all right. And, wants to know if you're okay. They are good. I don't care a bit to talk to somebody on the phone if I'm not doing something or anything like that. Problem with me is, Mark, is my phone is always sitting over there. It's sitting usually on one of these two tables, and it just sits there. When I go outside, I don't take it. Well, James, why don't you take your phone with you? Because usually I'm usually taking, I don't know if y'all have ever taken a router to a piece of wood. But let me tell you, I've got a garbage bag full of chips out there of wood shavings from a router or from sanding. That dust, when I do a board, I have a mask. But let me tell you something. I blow black stuff out of my nose for 3 days. And I have to pick, I know this is TMI, as the youngins call it. But I have picked my nose and I still get black stuff out of it. It'll dry up in there and I'll pick it and it'll just be like what wood, it'll be brown. If I'm doing brown, if I'm doing something like a purple heart, it'll be purple. It's the dust that comes off that stuff. If it's getting in my nose through a daggone mask, you know it's going to get in that phone and all them little holes and stuff in the phone. You know it is. Even if you put it in your pocket, you know it's going through your jeans. You know it is. Because you daggone, anybody ever worked with dust before? In the coal mines or anything like that? I'm telling you, you come home and your clothes, your legs are black and stuff from working in dust. even though you got clothes on. That stuff goes through your clothes. Now, I'm telling you. I don't know if you all work in a lot of dust or stuff like that, but that stuff gets in, and I can't afford another phone. You honestly would see me. You honestly would see me here having a daggone, I'd be selling pipes, try to get me a phone, or selling something, try to get me a phone. Put in a Ziploc bag. I don't even think about that. I just let it sit in here, Ray. So if and two, I don't get on social media that much. I don't. I get on maybe, what is that one, Instagram? I get on Instagram, I'm telling you, I'm not on it 5 minutes out of a whole day. I'm not on Instagram 5 minutes a whole day. And I could probably, in all honesty, probably bring it down to 3 minutes a day. I'm not on Instagram a lot. I get on there and I try to check, especially if I post something, I try to look and respond because I think that's respectful. If somebody took the time out of their day to write something, then I damn sure going to take time out of my day to respond. I know these big influencers and all these things, they get all these comments and they don't even write back. I just can't do that. Facebook, I haven't typed anything on Facebook in so long. Like, I get on there and I see stuff my friends will put like Happy National Daughter's Day. Well, I don't have to put a picture of my daughter for everybody to know that I love her. If they don't know that I love my son on Son's Day, or my Amber on Daughter's Day, I don't do that. I don't post. I ain't got nothing. I don't have nothing to post on there. I haven't used Facebook in forever as far as posting. I just don't. I just don't. Family, friends, yeah. That's all I have. But I cut down. One time I was almost full at like 5,000 people or something like that. It was way up there of people. And I cut it down. I think that I cut it all the way down to, I think I might have 50 people on Facebook. I might have 50 people on Facebook now. I don't get on there. I use Facebook Messenger now to talk to like Randy and stuff. That will really clean coal miners' clothes is an old-fashioned wringer. I don't have look, right here's a wringer. That was my grandmother's right there. Right there it is. And it still works. It still works. I've used it a few times when our power's been off or our daggone washers went out. I've used her. Quality over quantity. I'm trying to get some sleep. Lab test. Thank you, Boris. You know I love you, brother, and I'm always praying for you. You know I love you. Is it time? Is it? Oh, it is. It's not. Who's the winners? Oh, here's the winners. All right. So number one with the most votes, I'm sorry. Number one with the most votes is B-Dog. Number two is Life with a Pipe. So, now, I got a question for you, B-Dog. You want me to send you the pipe, or what do you, so you can do a giveaway on your channel, or what? Because it's yours. It was yours before anyway. By the way, y'all remember B-Dog already won this pipe. He already won it, and he said put it up and give it to the number one. And then the second one, so thank B-Dog if you won. Life with the Pipe, thank B-Dog for the pipe. So it was B-Dog's pipe that B-Dog put up for what you call it. All right. Can you do that this time? So number one is Tramper Scott. Number one, send the pipe at B-Dog 1 to Scott. Because he still ain't got that daggone pipe.
Did I mess up on this one?
Well, you didn't mess up on it. It's not your fault. I'll take it's
Yes,
no,
I
it's
did,
not your fault.
sorry.
I take full responsibility. This is the name of the thing is James Stumbo on the YouTube channel. It's not you. I'm not going to blame it on you. I understand that you get busy and you forget, and it's okay. Mistakes in life happens. Well, the thing is because he moved.
That's what I'm saying.
He moved, and his neighbor or something gets the mail, and he has to go to the neighbors.
Okay, I will.
And he ain't been on here tonight for less tell him that it's there. But he lives next door to that address or something, or it's like in a complex or something. I don't know. I've never went in depth with him on that B-Dog, but it's not Kim's fault. It's mine. I take responsibility. It's not B-Dog's fault either. It's mine. It's mine. I'll take that on me, and I'll tell him, and I'll make sure it gets right. If I have to, I'll walk over there and grab one of the pipes that I don't use, and I'll send him one of mine.
And I'm messaging right now to get me an updated address.
And she's messaging right now to get him an updated address.
Do you also want me to tell him check with his neighbor?
Yeah, tell him he should have got the pipe, but it says it's been delivered. To check with the neighbor and tell him the address that you sent it to. Well, that B-Dog sent it to.
Know the old address though.
But just tell him the address and see if that's the right address. Just tell him my address. Say, here's the address we sent it to. So,
Okay, I have to look that up though. Then come back to this.
well, just tell him it's delivered. It might be to the old address.
Okay, baby, it's right here.
Well, no, well, okay, send it to him. I just want him to see the address that it's at, so he's not.
It's right here.
If he's had to move 2 or 3 times, I don't know. I just like always making 100% sure.
See?
But like I said, I will take responsibility. It's not you.
Address check.
Okay, so he did check with the neighbor. Okay, well, just message
I'm
him.
gonna still put this address. Maybe that's.
Yeah. Just message him. And
Yankees just hit a grand slam.
Yankees hit a grand slam. But let me tell you something. Oscar, you still there? Me and Oscar talked last week. Me and Oscar talked last
It says
week.
it was delivered.
Yeah. B-Dog's already talked to him about it. He's writing. B-Dog's writing that he's already talked to him about it.
Okay. What?
Scott gave him a.
I can't read that.
I understand. Just hit send.
All right.
Me and Oscar was talking last week. Didn't I tell you, Oscar, our late inning pitchers? Didn't I tell you what I was worried about? I told you I don't keep up with the Yankees. I'm not like have to watch every single inning, every single pitch like I used to. I still keep up with it. Didn't I tell you what I was worried about our pitching in every single game in the World Series? And didn't I tell you, Judge ain't done nothing. I told you, I knew what was going to, like I knew it. Now, see, I'm telling you, if we had Mariano Rivera, and it was Mariano. No, that don't sound right. Mariana Rivera. You know who I'm talking about, though. I could be, like, I forget 100% on the names, just like that Chilton's. But you know who I'm talking. If we had somebody like that, I wouldn't have been worried. I told you, our pitching, that's what worried me. I knew exactly. Now here we are down 3-0. We're going to lose the World Series. That's what I mean. How do I get my hopes up and stuff when they do this stuff? And then Judge is supposed to be great. That's when you are great. That's when you are great. That's what makes the greats the greats. Is because they perform. That's why, still why, what's it been, 45 years, 40 some years to 50 years later? That's still why Reggie Jackson's called Mr. October. No, B-Dog. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the pipes. Also, Oscar, thank you again, brother, for the cigars on the giveaway. Thank you for the pipes on the pumpkin thing, B-Dog. Thank you, Jeff, for the humongous donation, brother. Thank you, Garrett. I'm trying to remember everybody's name because I don't want to leave nobody out. Thank you, Garrett, for the gifted membership. Thank you, Jeff, for renewing your membership. And if anybody else renewed their membership, thank you. That don't pop up. Thank you for renewing your membership. Also, if you hit the like button, if you've typed tonight, if you've just lurked in the background and watched, thank you. Thank you for being a viewer. Thank you for being a commenter. Thank you for being a liker, I guess you'd call it. Thank you all. Thank you all for everything that you do for me and my family. I appreciate it. I appreciate it greatly. I don't want you all to think, well, James don't care about me. James cares about you. Trust me.
Okay, you did. I didn't know if you sent that lady.
Anyway, let me say my thank yous.
Driver's permit.
Thank you, Amber. Thank you, B-Dog. Thank you, Boris. Thank you, Devious. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, JD. Thank you, Jersey. Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Life with the Pipe. Thank you, Millennial College. Thank you, Ohio Mafia Piper. Thank you, Oscar. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Pete F. Thank you, Sid. Thank you, Randy. Thank you, Garrett and Katie. Thank you, Smoke Ray. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Yornick, and then Katie, and then thank you, Jose. Thank you, Beekeeper, and thank you anybody else that Hunter missed to write down their name. He can definitely miss some. Oh, I know what I was going to say now. Look, thank you. I want to say thank you all again. Thank you to everybody. Now look, I know that next week is election night. I'm still gonna be here. I don't have the news. I don't care about the news. Also, but I will be here. I just want to make sure everybody knows that I will do a live. I don't watch that stuff. But also we have a pipe, and Kim reminded me to show you the pipe. See, she just now, I'd already forgot it. Now this was sent by,
Papa Bear.
this was sent
We're not even open.
This was sent by Papa Bear. Now he put a video, and we're just talking about him tonight. But and he wanted to do the giveaway for next week, and he wanted, if you can go watch his video, he sent it. This is everything's for Amber. Now I do have another pipe to do for. I understand, Patrick,
Oh, it's the new Jack Lane.
and you will be missed too, Patrick. You be safe out there, brother. But this, I just opened it. I just opened this pipe. But if you want to see the pipe, go see Papa Bear. And he said, he said James Kim, enclosed. Sorry, I can't see. Having a hard time. Find a new Jack Ryan pipe for you to raffle. Blessings, Papa Bear Gary. So he sent a note. So anyway, he didn't say how much, so we're just gonna stick with the $10. This is a jack around pipe, and I will show it to
And
y'all.
It's the.
I'm unwrapping it. I'll show y'all that I'm unwrapping it.
Exactly what it is.
Yeah. This is a double. It's a Jack Ryan. You see Jack's name on it. He signs every one of his. Let me try to get it out. I gotta open this. Whew. This is for the raffle next week. Right here is the pipe. Right here is the pipe. And next week I'll show you inside of it and all that. But it is new and unsmoked, as you see. It's brand new and unsmoked. You can see it down in there. But there is his pipe. I'll show you the bottom. There's the bottom. And then here's the other side. I'm shaking, so I'm trying not to drop it. I can't see over my hand to see if y'all can see it. Yeah, y'all can see it. I'll try to get it a little closer. So it's a rusticated. It's brand new. Pipe looks great. That's a nice pipe. I'm not going to put it in my mouth, so I can't tell you how it is. But anyway, that's what, I know, just kidding. That's what we'll be raffling next week, and this was sent by Papa Bear. And as y'all know, Papa Bear, Gary just had surgery. He said he was fine, but I haven't heard an update from him in a week.
I just checked emails.
So, but we emailed him. But if you're in, you can, if you're not going to be here, maybe not, or if you want to be in, y'all know where to send it to. Y'all know Kim's address by now. If you don't, but let's ask somebody. Most people can tell you. But anyway, that's the pipe. And Kim reminded me. So that's the pipe for the raffle for the next week. And then I know we still have, I think, one more pipe from Garrett too to raffle, I think, ain't there? I think there is. I think there was two.
Okay, I don't know what I've done with it.
Okay, well, Kim says she don't know where it's at. I think there's another one in there. I thought so, Garrett. She said
Okay, it's somewhere in there, Garrett. I'll have to find it.
she'll try to find it in the next couple. She's got a month,
I've
don't she?
got Christmas presents and stuff in there now too. I mean, like 2 or 3. Plus, they have
I'll
chips
just tell you
on
something.
sale.
I'll just tell you something. I'll tell you a little story about old Kim. Old Kim put a daggone Christmas present up one time, and we didn't find it. It had to be a year and a half later. We found it, and I think it was Amber's, and Amber couldn't even use it, I don't think, when we finally got it. When she found it again. I can't remember what the gift was.
That got me thinking.
And she's sitting there walking around, she's looking at, it's not over there in my pops, I can tell you that.
I wondered if
It's in there in your room somewhere with,
yeah, it's in my room
with
somewhere.
chips were on sale or something, she said.
It was buy 2 get 2 free. So
Buy
I had to
2,
get a
get
bunch.
so there you go. My pipes out the window. You gotta have chips, buddy.
I had to have some for work. Amber
She had to have something for work. Amber had to have something to take
Had
back.
to have some for the house.
You know, gotta have them chips, buddy. Gotta have them chips. Forget about the pipe.
Okay. I feel like we're forgetting something.
Oh, God bless us all. Look, I want to make sure. Well, I'm gonna tell you I love you. I'll end it on that. But the last thing I want to say though is
If they do send in early though for the thing,
Make sure
let
they-
me know who
let-
they are. And
let you
stuff,
know who
and
you-
it's for the pipe.
let you know who they are, who their YouTube name is.
If it's someone new,
None for the
I mean, I know
Halloween.
I know the regulars.
If you do send it in to Kim Head, make sure you include the YouTube name and that,
Kim,
tell me
it's
it's
for
for
the
the pipe raffle. y'all that lost y'all's brothers. God bless yous, and I love yous, and I'm sorry. I want to make sure you know that. I know that's how we started tonight, but you know, that's also I want to make sure you know that I'm sorry about your loss, and I hate it for you, and I know that it's hard, and I want you know I love you, but I'm sorry for your losses again. There's nothing I can do, man. All I can do is keep telling people just to love each person because you don't know what tomorrow's promised. And I'm telling you, we're all getting up there in age. We're all getting it. We're all getting up there in age. And you know, just try to be good to each other and love each other.
Did you do this already?
But anyway, I love yous. Thank you all for everything. Also, next week is No Shave November. So if y'all gonna participate in No Shave November, that starts too in a couple of days. Anyway, I love yous. I thank you all for
Not for
everything.
you.
I thank you all for everything.
You remember what I was gonna say?
I hope you have a good week. I hope nobody else passes away or nobody has any car accidents or no heart attacks or nothing like that. Nobody falls and breaks a leg. I hope nothing happens. You know, I'll tell you another one, Steve and Miss Kathy. I hope you all are doing all right. I don't know. I know you said before you sometimes watch it on TV. So if you do, if you're watching, you know, I hope you're all right. You know, I hope everybody's okay. I do. I hope everybody's okay. I love yous and thank you for everything. And thank you all for doing the pumpkins too. I know I didn't specifically say that, so I'll make sure I say that too. But anyway, I love yous. And thank you for everything. And I hope you're smoking the blends that you love and the pops that you love or the cigars that you love. I love you all. Y'all have a good night. Take care. Bye-bye.